Hello, welcome to my 30th stream of my 152 days challenge. Why this is challenge? In short, just to show at least myself that I could do live streaming, because I'm pretty shy person. Yeah, I could talk in the meetings on my work, but normally I wouldn't step in and do something unless it's really necessary, and in most cases I just keep silence. And yeah, I wasn't too sure about myself because of my English, because of my word dictionary, so on, etc., etc. So yeah, and today is the 30th day when I do my stream every day. Once I tried to do stream in my car, it went even well till I tried to check the sound after that sound disappeared. So it's a slightly short stream, but other than that, every other stream was okay. Few of them have some issues, but overall it was cool. Let me quickly see if I had any issues here, any questions. Maybe in my 30 days someone put something as a comment or whatever, because I had a huge mailbox, and now with new Google policy everything go to some updates which I never opened. So yeah, okay, looks good in terms that we don't have anything to respond, which is okay. So yeah, we could return to our things. So today I'll continue my projects in Blender. I'm a fan of the Blender software because it's free, because it's powerful, because it's possible to create beautiful scenes in Blender, and it has so many uses. Initially I thought that I will use it for some VFX, in terms that you can shoot some video and just add some like Disney character or fairy tale character or whatever, and use it in the video. It was exciting. I pass maybe 50% of some course on Udemy. I created several animations. It was maybe more than a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and now I try to use it to create, to fix, to enrich object of glasses with some additional things, like additional objects like heart. It's my heart, not heart. Sorry. Yeah, pronunciation not of one of my strongest side, So as well, we try to create some texture of circuit board over it. So yeah, and the problem we had a lot, it's connected to the fact that with my Edge browser, okay, that actually I couldn't use normally Blender, because when I try to use even some simple things in it, it start using a lot of, I don't know, a lot of something, maybe system resource or what, and yeah, I couldn't stream. So I have ChatGPT. I remind you, it's free version of ChatGPT. So let's transition to my screen. Oh, actually, yeah, I accidentally used the free version of ChatGPT to improve some video description in different language instead of my other browser window with full version of ChatGPT, and it works pretty well. So let's ask a question. I am using Blender 4.1. Let's see which version of Blender we are using. Blender. Yeah, at least it says that it's 4.1. And once I try to do any serious thing, it start to hang. My other programs like OBS stop responding. I have a video card. Which video card do I have? GTX 4070, 60? Let's say 60 mobile edition, which should be sufficient. How I can make sure that Blender working okay and use my GPU effectively. So and here it is my Blender. Okay, and let's see what does it say. So we can remove our chat, make the text bigger. Update drivers up to date. Is it my drivers up to date? I really don't use much of power, of much GPU power, except maybe editing some videos and using Blender. Maybe I should play games more than okay, if it's asking me to upgrade my NVIDIA application, and what? Okay, and now it's loading for the drivers, checking for update. Okay, let's give it some time to check updates. Open Blender, go to edit preferences. On the system tab, check you is selected on the cycle cylinder device. You can choose CUDA or optics if supported. Let's go edit preferences, system, CUDA, optics. HIP doesn't support it, CUDA supported, or optics. And what does it say? You can use CUDA or optics if supported. Ensure GPU compute is selected in the render settings. So let's see. NVIDIA. Okay. CUDA. Let's use CUDA. At least I heard something about it. And what is the render settings? Memory limit under steps 32. Let's make at least 50. Okay. Sound. Whatever. Timer 2 minutes. 2 minutes is fine. Okay, system. Save preferences. And let's see render. Probably render is here. Render. We use Eevee. In past, Eevee was much faster, as far as I remember, at least in previous version of Blender. Render in all cycles. Device, GPU compute. supported. Maybe it will be better with cycles in GPU compute. What do you think? Adjust Blender settings. Lower the viewport display settings. Go to the viewport shading menu and try reducing the viewport denoising or switch to a simpler shader. Viewport sampling, viewport denoise, denoise, optics, passes. Let's use automatic. Fast is good. Use GPU. Okay, in the render properties, reduce sampling values for both viewport and render to lower values. Render properties, reduce sampling values, max samples, min samples, viewport and render, viewport, max samples. Let's say 515, let's say 2096.48. Okay. ABS both GPU intensively. Yeah, ABS without GPU, without ABS working, but I never did something very hard on it. System monitoring, reduce scene complexity. Okay, let's now try to open our file. Open recent glasses. Don't save. Probably we need to do the same settings for glasses now. You see, I am start hanging. Okay, looks like it didn't preserve the last scene. So it's our glasses. Okay, let's check preferences, system, CUDA. Okay, let's check render here. Eevee, let's switch to cycles, GPU compute, max samples 512, max samples 248, so we just divide by 2, and the noise, use GPU. Cool. So let's see, here is our samples. We just move it here, probably here. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, oh come on. So it's our glasses, they look good. Of course, cycles more natural than Eevee, but it's, yeah, I like Eevee more for developing because it was much faster. Now I'm not sure. So oh, you see, my video hang up again. Okay, maybe, you know what, let me add new camera. I'll use different camera. I have small camera and I'll try to use it, and then I'll try to fix my current one. So because I don't like not to be seen. So that is my camera, Okay, let's connect it. Okay, add video capture device. Let's call it white camera. Okay, and it would be USB camera. It's completely broke my colors. Yeah. Looks like I need to configure it a lot. Camera control, it doesn't have zoom. Okay, what about other settings? Default, okay. Save. Interesting. So, at least something. Yeah, my face is greenish. Okay, and it's to looks for me from upper side. I don't like it. Anyway, let's see what we can do with our official different camera, which is my photo. It worked normally, but not with Blender. So, or maybe I should use completely, yeah, just my notebook camera, who knows. Yeah, by the way, my drivers are not up to date as well, so maybe it's also the issue. Okay, let's try to deactivate the camera. Or I'll try to disconnect and connect it. Maybe it will work. Okay, good thing that now. Okay, cool. So let's transform. Yeah, it's my usual. It's my usual point of view. Yeah, I don't have focus, but yeah, because if I need to change it, the camera all over, I will need to change most of my scenes. So yeah, okay, let's try once again. So we have glasses. Let's preserve it. So we don't have any other geometry. So you see, it's all the design is in many 3 sides, many thirds, not 4 side, not square, not I don't know, triangle, yes, and that is 4 corners would be quadrangle. I haven't studied in United States school, sorry. Triangle. Yeah, because it's 3 angles. And it's nice for, I believe most 3D scanning software use three triangles, but for good meshing in Blender for animation, it's always recommended to use 4. What we saw that if we will add more mesh here, then just in places where we have something like that, so when we have mostly 4 corners, yes, and just some division here, our circuit board looked really cool, but on all other places it was just too many long triangles, and it's not helping us build proper geometry, proper displacements. So maybe we can ask Blender about our problem. Yeah, it's small hack, but let's say we already understand that problem. So we will ask Blender about exactly this problem. And so far, I mean, looks like it's working fine. So the only problem we had when we opened this glasses object, and we don't have used GPU, we don't have cycles which GPU compute supported, and we have some object with a lot of surfaces. Yes, so let's ask that question and see where we can go from here. Hi, I have object of classes, but mesh consists of many triangles with long sides. I want to add geometry and apply displacement modifier, but results not cool because of it. Is it possible to quickly fix that mesh to have 4 corners in some way? Let's ask like that. Yes, I did several mistakes, but it should understand me. To improve your glasses mesh and achieve better results, you consider following methods. So let's see the following methods: remesh modifier, decimate modifier, subdivide and triangulate. So sculpting mode, it's something I don't know how to use. I try to use it. I even fix something with that. So I uploaded object and I need to connect something which was broken, and I connected this in sculpt mode, export it, print it. It's working still fine. But yeah, I'm not an expert. I still need to watch some course on it. Okay, remesh modifier looks most appropriate. So let's try. So we could go to object mode. Maybe we could see in that object mode what we have. go to modifiers and let's search for a mesh modifier. You know, it looks pretty cool. pretty cool. I just set in such voxel size and oct3 depths. Voxel size, sharp, smooth. What is that? Block voxel. Definitely we need to use voxels. Again, we need it for 3D printing, and I believe it's for 3D printing it just do smooth shading or not smooth shading. Actually it's similar. We can use maybe 0.5, just add even more. And my camera is still working. Cool. Okay. You know what? Maybe let's do even more. Maybe not 0.5 but 0.2. And my camera is still working. And Blender still working too. And let me start. Okay, so I like that mesh. It should be sufficient for our needs to apply some displacement modifier. Yes, let's preserve that. Let's save our current work so we wouldn't start over. And then, yeah, I'm afraid to propose it, but let's apply displacement modifier now. Search displace. Yeah, it's taking some time. CPU is used a lot. You see, like 33%. Come on. Yeah, looks like my camera stacked. Maybe I need to connect my camera through some different software. It's interesting. Let me try. Yeah, with that it doesn't help. So maybe just reconnecting as before help. While it's trying to recover. Yeah, it looks really cool. So my Canon camera is still syncing. Okay, we have a way how to return my photo, but yeah, now we will not create vertex, how it says, vertex groups. Let's just try to apply to whole area of the glasses, because I'm creating that vertex group wasn't too fast before. So maybe, you know what, maybe if we apply the mesh we could do it it will be working faster. Do you think? Okay, so let's try and apply. And we have file. So if something going, we could remove the classes, import our object file again. As a reminder, we download it from ThinkVerse and go from here. Okay, Canon camera. What if I'll switch you to my notebook camera? It's already on the stream. So for some reason what I see that okay, we have applied that. What I could see in my computer properties, the GPU not used much, but even we use not CPU but GPU compute cycles. It's a workbench. EV. Okay, maybe let's use cycles, and maybe in viewport, let's say 256, and here 224. For render, we always could increase that. Fast, profiler fast. Yet save it again. I just remember that I haven't enabled screencast keys, just in case someone want to see. So you see what's going on. Even if you do shade smooth, let's remove shade smooth. Interesting, it creates some geometry. Let's try to see. Yeah, it's something which we haven't seen before because we use it. So what I'm thinking, maybe yeah, we applied that modifier too fast, I believe. Maybe we need to apply it anyway on the surfaces which we are interested in. You see? Because in that case, yeah, it's still. Let me go live. Interesting. I enabled stream on my phone, and I have a really small delay, but the thing is that my stream on my phone is way behind what I could see, what I'm doing right now. Yes, so in my phone I'm still without camera. Hello. Oh, I believe it's because I have never. Okay, yes, I have never enabled my camera back, and that happened with this camera as well. Yeah, so it's not problem with camera. I mean, with some specific camera, it's happening with all the camera applications. Okay, let's see if we could do the texture thing as before. So texture, image, and in image we could just use open, and in glasses open any of the images, and let's see if I'll. Oh, it's applied. Okay, nice and ugly. But we know that we need to go to strengths and set it like 0, 1. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. So looks like it's applied our picture over and over. So yeah, and it looks pretty cool actually. Yeah, for mid-level, I don't know. Let's try 0.8. Let's see. Oh, interesting thing that here we still see not a lot of geometry, and probably it's happening because I don't know. It should be here. You see, it has a lot of geometry, but it's not going over here. It's go over here, but not on the sides. Maybe we don't need it everywhere, but surely what we need to make it bigger. Yes. So let's return it to 0.5. Coordinates, maybe global. Let's see. Object. Okay, local coordinates. UV also looks interesting. Direction. So we could choose the direction of displacement. In that way it would be on X. X is red, so basically it would be just on that side. Normals is good, but looks like on the sides we have problems with normals. Yeah, maybe we need to fix normals after all. So let's do normal. It's more or less good, and let's try to go to that image size or mapping. What if we click extend? We mostly don't have geometry. Okay. Clip repeat checker. What will be as clip? Maybe it's applied somewhere on small, somewhere, because it's small, and it's applied somewhere on small, and that's it. Okay, let's, okay, not extend. What is checker? It's like full application here, 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 and here not. Okay, checker is understandable. Distance, okay, it's nice. So repeat. What is clip cube? Probably we also don't see anything here. Okay, if we'll do repeat, flip angles, repeat x, repeat y, crop, minimum x, minimum y, size. For some reason I believe it should be size. So let's put it like 2. So it should apply. Let me see. Nothing happen. If I put 5. Yeah, something is happening, but definitely not we want. If we, even if we use 10, it would be size of this sum of, yes, themes or whatever, not of the image itself. So let's use 1 as before. And let's ask Blender, ChatGPT. Hi, I applied this displacement modifier with image, but it looks really small on the axis. Can I increase its size? Can you answer for Blender 4.1? Okay, let's send the questions. Scaling of the texture coordinates. Make sure your object has UV coordinates set up correctly. You can use the UV editor to adjust UV map and to ensure it's cover the area you want to displace. Check the texture coordinates. Make sure your object has UV coordinates set up correctly. So if you go to UV editing, my object, probably glasses. Okay, it's syncing. It's syncing. I believe after my streams, everyone understands. Okay, Blender is not for beginners. Actually, you can do very cool things pretty simply, but when you try to do some not simple things, yeah, you can go to some a deep learning curve, and yeah, it could be challenging. You see, I'm not joking, I'm not playing. I just couldn't apply displacement modifier to some downloaded object I don't know how many streams, maybe 4 or 5. Yeah, so there is, when something looks simple, it's not always simple. Okay, guys, I believe Blender decided to think a lot. So let's switch back to my camera. Yeah, my mic not long enough to be right here. So what to summarize that our stream, I have some cool ideas yesterday. I could do some kind of projects. Like first projects, we could get a new account on GitHub and see how it's simple or complex to register on GitHub, and do like everything here via GitHub, why it's so cool. Even I don't use much GitHub at all, but yeah, we can look into that, because like if you're a developer, you should have a GitHub account. Maybe yes, maybe no, but we can look into that. And on GitHub, create several projects. I have few ideas and few initial projects, so we can work on them. Like one is plugin for Adobe Express Online. It's free tool. It has premium with more resources available, but overall you can do many things for free. It's really cool. And we could improve one of plugins they released recently. I did similar thing before, but I haven't released it. We can do it all together and see how we can improve it further. Also, we can complete that Blender project and create some cool glasses. Also, we could finish an initial project when we could do everything, like download video, transcribe it in Whisper, and use the transcription results with ChatGPT to answer some questions and help us build some things like description, titles, and so on, and create shorts ideas. And maybe we could see how to make it in all different ways. Maybe we can use some free open source LLM like Meta, one from Meta, so we could look into that as well. Again, if you and the other project, I have some projects developed in Azure using C#. It's for doing like all the helper things around video, which I basically use on the channel. I create titles, descriptions, subtitles, keywords using that project. So it's all of that. And I can just do some addition, which I already understand that I need, also during my streams. So with that, I could use my streams time effectively, and at the same time doing something useful for myself. And if someone will join, we could talk. We could talk about a lot of things, about children, about life, about family, about priorities, about peace and war in all the world. And now, see you tomorrow. Have a great time of your day. Live in peace with yourself. Live in coziness and spread it all around you to your loved ones. See you tomorrow, guys.